Welcome to the overview of the cyber attack methodology. In this lesson, we're going to talk about the different objectives of conducting a cyber attack. We're going to summarize some recent cybercrime trends. We're going to define the phases of the cyber attack methodology, and we're going to summarize how the cyber attack methodology is used by the Air Force to improve network defense. Okay, so can you name the primary objectives of a cyber attack for each of these different areas? So the military, what would be a primary objective of a cyber attack towards the military? You'd probably be looking to steal secrets, nation-state secrets, find out what's going on from a plan perspective, as well as steal plans for the next military combat tool, like a new fighter jet or something of that nature. Industrial and civil, obviously here you're looking at a little bit different for the primary objective. The primary objective in this particular case would be to steal industrial and civil information specific to the industry. So the attackers here would probably be primarily competitors or even nation states trying to gain access to these different areas. From a private sector and corporate and financial, obviously again your primary competitors here would probably be the ones that are trying to attack you. Again, trying to steal your plans, trying to steal any information that you might have regarding your next product, your next marketing campaign, things of that nature. From a political perspective, you're going to see a lot of cyber attacks. We've heard about it during the last election. We'll hear about it again. Our political candidates, their websites, misinformation, things of that nature will be thrown into. And again, you're seeing that from nation states as well as potentially competitors. From a personal perspective, credit card information, health information, things of that nature are what will be targeted for personal, as well as bank account information, finance primarily. Here's a visual tool. It's the FireEye map. I would say if you have a chance, put this on pause and go to the website that's identified there and play with it for a little bit. You'll find it very interesting to see the cyber threat map, what's going on, when, where. It's a very interesting thing. I'm not going to do it here due to the lack of time. So cybercrime trends, ransomware has been really big lately, especially among academia and certain organizations, government specifically. From a Colorado perspective, ransomware targeted the Department of Transportation, bringing that down, but has also recently targeted Regis University and trying to bring that down. So the objective here is that your adversary is trying to usually gain money through Bitcoin by saying, if you want your system back, you need to pay us X amount of money. Crypto mining, malware will be utilizing the resources on your system to do crypto mining. Child sexual exploitation online, that one is pretty obvious. Payment fraud, trying to steal credit card information, things of that nature. Cybercrime and terrorism, always ongoing. Phishing, social engineering, especially in this time of the pandemic. It's been really hot, trying to get you to click on things, to steal your credit card information, to steal multiple things, as well as put malware on your systems so they can use your systems to gain access to other things. So the different phases of cyber attacks, we're going to take a look at 5 of them. Reconnaissance, scanning, which we'll cover in this lesson, and then gaining access, maintaining access, and covering tracks. That's the actual attack piece, and we'll take a look at that during the next lesson. So what I've done is I'm going to go through and break these each apart, so you have the overview in this one. Then we're going to do reconnaissance, scanning, gaining access, maintaining access, covering tracks, each in their own separate video. So reconnaissance is passive information gathering, meaning you're reconning, you're not letting them know that you're there yet. Scanning is very active. It's a targeted system probing, and again we're going to go through these more individually, but you'll see the difference between the two. Gaining access, obviously, using previous info to exploit or infiltrate the target. Once you get in, being able to put things in place to help you maintain access, and then making sure you eliminate any evidence and avoid detection. So we're going to take a look at the cyber attack methodology, the first 2 phases of it, by using a fictional target called the Good Power Company. So here's an example network of the Good Power Company, and you see that they have different things available. You actually have the power plant itself. You have the programmable logic controllers, the control system, plant security that has cameras, you have employee systems, you have your server, and of course your cyber cafe, which has wireless networking where employees can go, take a break, eat some food, stuff of that nature. So from a recon perspective, we're going to take a look again at each stage at looking at the good power company and going through things. Again, when we're looking at the overall view of things, you want to attack, starting at recon and working your way down, but you want to plan from the bottom going back towards the top. So you want to find out what your objective is and then work your way up to see what you would need to achieve your objective. Attack vectors, we'll take a look at these, and it's going to depend on what or who you are. So again, you see here the terrorist, state actor, business rival, disgruntled employee, cyber criminal, and a hacker and cracker. And we'll take a look and see what areas each one would target as we go through the different phases of the cyber attack methodology. Again, here's a summary of each one, and we'll go through these very specifically when we break them down. If you have any questions about the summary, please contact your professor.